Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you, as always, for your tweets. Shaka Hislop with us in the studio. We also welcome Don Hutchison, Stewart, Robson and Stevie Nicol to the show. Stevie, people want reactions to this stat that was published today. Players who wear gloves in the Premier League make half as many tackles on average than those who don't. Soft.
Goalies?
Well, we always say that you can't always go by stats, but on this particular occasion, I 100% will go by stats.
Robbo?
Soft.
You can't wear gloves and play football. It's impossible. It's just pathetic.
Don?
No, I'm with the boys. I find it weird when I see players just about to run around at 1,000,000 miles an hour for 90 minutes, got skins and gloves and tights and hats on and snoods and this, that and the other in a warm-up, and I'm like, just run around, man.
That was an April Fool that was put out today that obviously... just stereotypical gloves-wearing people. How does Shaka feel about his Werner as top goal scorer in the Premier League prediction?
I predicted that.
Apparently so.
That's an April Fool's joke.
What, from you? Back in...
I did not say that.
In August?
I need proof.
Oh, this person's going to make it up just to be nasty, isn't they?
Yeah, they will.
No.
You will.
Well, I wouldn't. I'm only nice, Shaq. Timo Werner, you don't think he's going to do it?
I did not say that.
No.
Nope. I'm not going with that at all.
What percentage chance does Don give PSG now that Lewandowski is out for both legs?
Ooh.
Well, he's got to remember what he gave you the first time.
He doesn't remember what he had for breakfast.
I remember that. I've not been asked that before.
So how can he get...
50-50. Keep it down the middle. Right.
Oh,
50-50?
Right for Don there, yeah. Don to another Don.
Yeah? You going 50-50, Robbo?
No, I'm going to go 40% PSG, 60% Bayern Munich.
Oh, Stephen?
Yes, I'm with Robbo.
If Tottenham don't qualify for the Champions League, Shaka, Mourinho should be sacked or not?
I don't think he will be sacked.
Should he be sacked?
I thought he should have never gotten the job. I don't think it was a good fit. I don't think he should have ever gotten the job. I just don't think he was a good fit at Spurs.
So he should be sacked?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, sack him.
Let's go with that.
People are telling me you said Aubameyang, Shaka, apparently is top goal scorer.
Did I?
Yep, which is another bad pick. Shaka, do you
Got
think...
time yet?
Yeah,
it'll come good in a minute.
Shaka, do you think it's better that West Ham finish in the Europa League spots instead of the Champions League spots, as they would stand more of a fighting chance in that tournament?
No.
Because you can go group stage, get eliminated, off you go.
Who wants to finish 5th instead of 4th? That doesn't make any sense to me.
What?
Well, oh, you right, Don? What's happened?
That's the most ridiculous question I've ever heard.
Well, their handle is Lingard is the GOAT. So.
Okay.
Because if you go in the Champions League and you don't even qualify, you then go back into Europa League, so you've got double the chance.
Oh, it's a question right up Robbo's alley. Who are the top 3 centre-backs in Italian Serie A this year, Robbo?
Absolutely. It will be Koulibaly on the left-hand side of a back three. Oh. It would be De Vrij in the middle. I think he's been excellent for Inter. And Skriniar on the right-hand side. They thought he was going to go at the beginning of the season, but he stayed, and he's been excellent. So they're the 3 centre-halves I would have Serie A being the best ones at the moment.
Robbo, why did you drive to a studio from your house but then just joining us on your phone?
Because apparently my Wi-Fi isn't good enough at home, and then when I came here, the studio had broken down and the camera didn't work. So it's great news. So now we're using a phone and silly earplugs.
Oh, but the silly earplugs. Headphones. How have you dealt with this, Robbo? These problems, these obstacles, these issues?
As always, Dan, you know I'm very patient.
Yes.
I'm very accommodating. I didn't get annoyed at all. I've just got on with it. I've texted the producer to say, there's no connection. What would you like me to do?
Yeah.
And this is what we've done.
Very calmly. How concerning is it that only Stevie has got wireless earplugs compared to you and Don? That Stevie is, in fact, technologically ahead of you both?
Well,
He's not ahead of us.
The last time I was on, I had the most expensive Bose earplugs I could buy, and apparently they weren't good enough. So we put these in.
And Stevie's not ahead of us. His missus would have done that.
How much were these earplugs, Robbo?
Well, I don't quite know that. They're the best ones. My wife bought them for me for Christmas, just to keep me quiet, I think.
Yeah, well, yes. Help you sleep. 50, right, where are we? Can each of them pick a realistic player in modern-day football that is a reflection of their style when they played? Wow. What are you going for, Shaq?
I don't know. I have to give this some thought, Dan.
Yeah?
I really don't know.
Mignolet?
Carriers? Carriers?
Carriers?
Carry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the meaning of that was. Oh. I don't know.
Don?
I've got no idea. Trying to rack my brains. I've got no idea because I played all over the shop. I played as an 8, played as a 10, sometimes at centre half. No idea.
Oh.
Well, likewise for me. I played in several different positions. I was never a holding midfield player, and I certainly wasn't a number 10, so I did both sides of the game. And there's not
Sorry,
too
Robert,
many
you're breaking up.
players.
What are you saying?
There's not too many midfield players. There's not too many midfield players that can do both sides of the game. You're either a holding midfield player or an attacking midfield player these days. Maybe Gundogan. He does both sides of the game at the moment.
Stevie, you're everywhere as well.
Aye, I think we kind of had something similar. I'd said Robbo at Liverpool.
Yeah.
Bit of defending, bit of attacking, bit of everything.
Robbo, as the 3-5-2 and 3-4-3 are coming more ubiquitous. That's not right. Ubiquitous.
It's becoming more what?
Ubiquitous. Yeah, no. Carry on, Dan. Say it again.
You say it, Robbo. What are you saying?
No, you say it. I know it's... I can spell it. It's on there, so I know
already
it's
my
spell it, but I
lexicon.
can't say it. Ubiquitous. No, I can't say it.
Stevie, would you like to have a go?
Well, I can't
Do
see
you know
it,
what
and
it
I can't
means?
see you, and I can't see the question.
Don?
So how can I do it?
Fashionable.
Sorry?
Fashionable.
Fashionable.
It means
That's what it
everywhere.
means.
You see it everywhere.
I'll tell you what.
You see it everywhere.
I'd have a bit.
That's what
I'd
it
have a
means.
better chance of telling you how to say it than tell you what it means. Put it that way.
Shaka, you're the
That's the
intelligent
second one
here.
from Jerome, that is.
I
That's
can't
the second
see the
tweet
word
from
from
Jerome.
here. I'm going to go with ubiquitous.
Yes, like it.
Ah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Is there a T in there? I can't see the word.
Right. Throughout Europe, what is the next formation you see becoming more prevalent? Oh, this is the most intelligent whatever. One with a sweeper, one with only one holding midfielder.
Are you asking me that question? Well, I think at the moment we're seeing a lot of teams that they say they're playing with a 4, but they don't actually play with a 4. They play with what Ancelotti called a 3.5-man defence. It starts with a 4. One of the fullbacks goes high up the field. The other one tucks in to make a 3. But what I think we will be seeing is a midfield player that becomes a sweeper when they're in possession. We've seen a lot of that. And then they become the midfield player out of possession. Or the other way round. I think De Rossi did it brilliantly for Roma just before he retired. He played as a sweeper when they didn't have the ball. And when they did have the ball, were higher up the field, he pushed in front of the 2 centre-halves and became a holding midfield player, and he started most of their moves. So I think that's what we're going to go back to at some point.
Since it's April Fool's Day, who's been playing the biggest prank on all of us? Shaka and the science behind his power rankings, Don using percentages, Stevie convincing us that shepherd's pie is delicious, or Robbo telling us that field hockey is a great sport. Robbo, I didn't know you were a big field hockey fan, Robbo.
Well, I'm not a big field hockey fan, but they don't have offside. That's all I would tell you. They don't play with offside, and I know a couple of international umpires that say it's the best thing they ever did not to have offside. It's just made the game so much easier. It's made the game so much more entertaining, and you don't get goal hanging because the goalkeeper can come and block all that, so they just play another 10, 15 yards up the pitch. So it works really well, and you don't have all those problems. Was he offside? Wasn't he offside? Oh, dear. VAR? No, you don't have any of that.
Wow. Your mate Marco van Basten's idea, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you like it?
No.
But with field hockey, it works. Robbo's favourite sport.
Well, Rob will go watch field hockey then.
Oh. Stevie, do you like it? No offside? No. If you're listening on the podcast, Stevie is shaking his head.
No, absolutely not. Well, I read an article that said what Robbo had been saying, that it made it a lot more entertaining. There was a lot more players taking on other players. And that was when I stopped reading, because I thought, what's a lot of nonsense? Because today, nobody takes anybody on. Rather than go one against one, or keep the ball. So then we start and go back to the keeper, or the halfway line if you're lucky, and then they start all over again. So
but you're just going against your argument. You're just going against your argument, Steve. Because then there would be more 1v1s in a big area of the field, and people would take people on. We're seeing dribblers again. People running with the ball. Playing with freedom.
Robbo, who, when they get an opportunity to go one-on-one, goes one-on-one? They don't. It's one of them. No, keep the ball. So you think all of a sudden there's going to be this complete turnaround and everybody's just going to go one-on-one as if it's like back to school?
We started off saying, which was the question was, who was playing the biggest April Fool's joke?
When have we ever paid any attention to
the question? What are you talking about?
That was the question.
Man. Right, final question.
So?
Don, what's worse? Shaka's power rankings,
what?
Your mathematics, or Gab trying to wear headphones?
Oh, it would be my mathematics. I mean, my mathematics
Gab
is shocking.
But look at Gab. He can't wear a headphone properly. He always has that ear flapping about.
And I sort of see what he's trying to do there, because he's got one in where he might be listening to a producer, and he's got the other ear clear, just in case there's different noises that he might want to hear.
Different
Shaka's
noises?
power rankings are
It's
shocking.
not a wildlife show.
No, but you might want to hear someone who's in the room. You might want, look, there's an example. Look, one there, I'm just going to talk to you. Yeah, dog's barking over there. I can hear that clear as day. Shaka's power rankings are horrendous. I don't even want to get started on them. So, my mathematics.
Here we go. Apparently...
What's field hockey, by the way? What's field hockey?
Well, that's what they call it in America. It's just hockey to us.
It's hockey.
Grass hockey. Hockey. On an AstroTurf pitch or a grass pitch.
And Van Basten gets paid for these views. He gets a wage for this.
Did you not play hockey at school, Don?
Yeah, but I don't want to turn football into hockey.
No, but did you not play hockey at school if you don't know what it is?
No.
It's quite...
You must have gone to a rough school.
Yeah, you're the one who went to the private school, Robbo.
Exactly.
Yeah. You would discuss it on the show. We'll end. This is you in the. Whose shirt is this? Remind us.
Oh, Lothar Matthäus. There it is.
There you go.
Oh.
There it
There's no
is.
armband.
Beautiful.
There's no armband on there.
Inside. No, it's inside somewhere. I haven't figured it out yet. It was only when I got in the dressing room. Well, I thought that looks a little bit weird. Oh, he's left his armband. Get in there. 1-0 in Bremen.
Oh,
Scotland won.
Congratulations, Tom. That's good. Thank you very much.
Matthäus took his shirt off.
Yeah.
Don put it back on, and the armband was inside the shirt all along. Nobody knew.
Exactly.
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, right on cue.
Look at that.
There it is.
Robbo, what about your house? What do you have behind you? Oh, no, you're at the studio. That's it.
I'm at the studio again, yeah.
Ask him in 2 hours' time.
That's it. Thank you very much. ESPN FC returns to your screens tomorrow. Seb will be here looking ahead to those big games this weekend.